Welcome to English Sarathi channel. English Sarathi presents multiple choice questions from the lesson There is a Girl by the Tracks based on new SLC examination pattern. The person who helped Roma was. Options are Option A, a tempo truck driver. Option B, a railway employee. Option C, rickshaw driver. Option D, a policeman. Correct option is option A, a tempo truck driver. The person who helped Roma was a tempo truck driver in this question. Roma's belongings had been found by dash. Options are a tempo truck driver. Option A. Option B, a railway employee. Option C, Baleshwar Mishra. Option D, policeman. Correct option is option B, a railway employee. Roma's belongings had been found by a railway employee. Roma met with the accident in dash district. Options are option A, Thane. Option B, Mumbai. Option C, Mirzapur. Option D, Pune. The correct option is option A, Thane. Roma met with the accident in Thane district. There is a girl by the tracks. The voices cried out. The voices were off. Options are option A, railway employees. Option B, train passengers. Option C, truck drivers. Option D, railway cops. The correct option is option B, train passengers. There is a girl by the tracks. The voices cried out. The voices were of train passengers. Dash pulled the red chain to help the wounded girl. Options are option A, Dinesh Talreja. Option B, train passengers. Option C, Baleshwar Mishra. Option D, Vijay. The correct option is option C, Baleshwar Mishra. Baleshwar Mishra pulled the red chain to help the wounded girl. Oh, I couldn't thank him, Baleshwar thought. The him refers to the. Look at the options. Option A, traffic policeman. Option B, on-duty doctor. Option C, railway employee. Option D, tempo truck driver. The correct option is option D, tempo truck driver. Oh, I couldn't thank him, Baleshwar thought. The him refers to the tempo truck driver. Roma Talreja was a dash. Options are option A, call center executive. Option B, housewife. Option C, high school dropout. Option D, marketing executive. The correct option is option A, call center executive. Roma Talreja was a call center executive. Incident of Roma's accident happened on. Options are option A, 2nd October 2010. Option B, 10th December 2010. Option C, 10th November 2010. Option D, 10th October 2010. The correct option is option B, 10th December 2010. The incident of Roma's accident happened on 10th December 2010. Roma's fiance was dash. Options are option A, Dinesh Talreja. Option B, Baleshwar Mishra. Option C, Vijay. Option D, Anil Agarwal. The correct option is option C, Vijay. Roma's brother, Dinesh Talreja, was a dash. Options are option A, surgeon. Option B, software engineer. Option C, tempo driver. Option D, marketing executive. Correct option is option D, marketing executive. Roma's brother Dinesh Talreja was a marketing executive. Baleshwar Mishra was a dash. Option A, BCom graduate. Option B, marketing officer. Option C, high school dropout. Option D, call center executive. Correct answer is option C, high school dropout. Baleshwar Mishra was a high school dropout. The dash advised Baleshwar to take Roma to a nearby hospital. Look at the options. Option A, commuters. Option B, motorists. Option C, truck driver. Option D, cop. The correct answer is option D, cop. The cop advised Baleshwar to take Roma to nearby hospital. Baleshwar had revisited the spot to dash. Option A, investigate. Option B, look for Roma's belongings. Option C, get assurance. Option D, meet someone. Correct option is option B, look for Roma's belongings. Baleshwar had revisited the spot to look for Roma's belongings. Roma's fall from the train could not be heard as dash. Look at the options. Option A, people were talking loudly. Option B, the train made a loud noise. Option C, she fell unconscious. Option D, the people in the train were busy. The correct option is option B, the train made a loud voice. Roma's fall from the train could not be heard as the train made a loud noise. When Roma met with an accident, the callous behavior was exhibited by option A, policeman. Option B, motorists. Option C, commuters. Option D, the people watching the accident. The correct answer is option D, the people watching the accident. When Roma met with an accident, the callous behavior was exhibited by the people watching the accident. The physician in the small hospital gave only first aid to Roma because options are option A, she could not pay her medical expenses. Option B, he was not perfect to treat her. Option C, there were no personnel and equipment. Option D, she was very serious. The correct option is option C, there were no personnel and equipment. The physician in the small hospital gave only first aid to Roma because there were no personnel and equipment. Take the girl to Airoli, suggested the cop, but Baleshwar did not agree with him because look at the options. Option A, it was 10 kilometers away. Option B, there was no good hospital. Option C, commuters. Option D, there were no equipments. The correct option is option A, it was 10 kilometers away. Take the girl to Airoli, suggested the cop. Baleshwar did not agree with him because option A, it was 10 kilometers away. Finally, Roma was given treatment in the Dash hospital. Look at the options. Option A, Government Hospital Thane. Option B, Airoli Hospital. Option C, Divine Multi-Speciality Hospital Gansoli. Option D, Railway Hospital Mumbai. The correct option is option C, Divine Multi-Speciality Hospital Gansoli. Finally, Roma was given treatment in the Divine Multi-Speciality Hospital Gansoli. The tempo truck driver who helped Baleshwar was dash. Options are option A, middle-aged and speaking Gujarati. Option B, middle-aged and speaking Kannada. Option C, middle-aged and speaking Hindi. Option D, middle-aged and speaking Marathi. The correct option is option A, middle-aged and speaking Gujarati. The tempo truck driver who helped Baleshwar was middle-aged and speaking Gujarati. Where did Baleshwar find Roma at last? Options are option A, by the side of the building. Option B, by the side of the road. Option C, by the side of the tracks. Option D, on the road. The correct option is option C, by the side of the tracks. Baleshwar had a good memory. The line which suggests this statement is option A, he remembered the nearest hospital. Option B, he asked her relative's phone number. Option C, he brought Roma to the hospital in time. Option D, he memorized Dinesh's cell phone number. The correct option is option D, he memorized Dinesh's cell phone number. The other passengers did not volunteer to help Baleshwar because dash. Option A, they thought one man was enough. Option B, the train was moving too fast. Option C, they were afraid of being involved. Option D, did not know Baleshwar. The correct answer is option C, they were afraid of being involved. The other passengers did not volunteer to help Baleshwar because they were afraid of being involved. Baleshwar saw blood flowing out of a wound on Roma's head and he dash. Option A, started giving her first aid. Option B, went in search of a doctor. Option C, left her to her fate. Option D, lifted her and made his way across the tracks. The correct option is option D, lifted her and made his way across the tracks. Baleshwar saw blood flowing out of a wound on Roma's head and he lifted her and made his way across the tracks. They arrived at a small hospital where dash. Option A, they lacked staff and equipment. Option B, they refused to treat Roma. Option C, they operated on Roma. Option D, they found that there was no doctor. The correct option is option A, they lacked staff and equipment. They arrived at a small hospital where they lacked staff and equipment. Roma loved her job because dash. Options are option A, they lacked staff and equipment. Option B, it was a respectful job. Option C, she could talk to many people and making new friends. Option D, she worked for her livelihood. Correct option is option C, she could talk to many people and making new friends. Roma loved her job because she could talk to many people and making new friends. The doctor at Divine Hospital admitted Roma without any paperwork because dash. Options are option A, he was a very famous surgeon. Option B, she was injured seriously. Option C, he feared that she may die. Option D, he worked for her livelihood. The correct option is option B, she was injured seriously. The doctor at Divine Hospital admitted Roma without any paperwork because she was injured seriously. Baleshwar could not thank the tempo truck driver because dash. Options are option A, it was just his duty to help him. Option B, he was very busy. Option C, Roma was his relative. Option D, he slipped away with his truck after having done all the help. The correct option is option D, he slipped away with his truck after having done all the help. Baleshwar could not thank the tempo truck driver because he slipped away with his truck after having done all the help. Roma said, I think it's astonishing. What was astonishing? Options are option A, she was survived. Option B, stranger Baleshwar jumped off a train and risked his life for her. Option C, the doctor had done a miracle by saving her. Option D, she could never thank Baleshwar. The correct option is option B, a stranger Baleshwar jumped off a train and risked his life for her. According to Baleshwar, the people of Mumbai could not help at the time of accidents because options are option A, they were very busy. Option B, they were not ready to help others. Option C, they were afraid of getting trapped in courts or with the police. Option D, they were merciless. The correct option is option C, they were afraid of getting trapped in courts or with the police. According to Baleshwar, the people of Mumbai could not help at the time of accidents because they were afraid of getting trapped in courts or with the police. These are the questions from the lesson There is a Girl by the Tracks. Please practice. Thank you from Shiv Prasad Reguti, Assistant Teacher, Government High School, BK Halli, Halia. We welcome your valuable feedback. Thank you for watching.